Hello everyone, my name is Matt and welcome to the channel where we talk about DeFi, whether that be risk management strategies, portfolio building, or looking into projects. Today we're going to be taking a peek at Polaris Finance, so if you do like this video, make sure you drop a subscribe to me as well as a like. It would be really appreciated. Polaris was not a project that I found it from Thor. He is one of the best DeFi YouTubers out there that spreads no bullshit content, so I'd highly recommend checking him out if you're really interested in education and finding new projects, because I'm not taking any credit for this project whatsoever. So where pretty much Polaris Finance is another tomb fork, and we've been seeing tomb forks go absolutely crazy and been doing very well and sustainable within the last I would say 5 months, since about January. The two tokens that are being pegged within this project or protocol is Polar and Lunar. Those are the two algo stablecoins, and Polar is pegged to the price of Near, and Lunar is pegged to the price of Luna. Pretty much how algo stablecoins work within any ecosystem really when it comes to tomb forks is if the price is above peg, what they'll do is they'll bring some tokens out and it will pretty much heighten the supply, dropping the value of the token, and vice versa. If it's below, they'll burn and the price will go up. So if you're looking for Luna to Lunar, right, that liquidity pool, you'll be receiving 407%. My phone is blowing up like crazy. 407% APR. And then if you're looking at Polar and Near, you're looking at 420% APR. Now these are not APYs, so in order for us to find the APY, all we have to do is go APR to APY calculator and just type in 420 for this one, for example. And if we're compounding weekly, we'll get 5,576%. So that's 55x. So that's for the Polar and Near. Once again, they're stable, right? So you're not going to get any impermanent loss within this, and that's what everyone in the DeFi space is looking for when you're doing liquidity pools. And I love to see this because you don't really see high yields within the Luna ecosystem or the Terra Luna ecosystem, because it's more of a reserved ecosystem, if you will. You'll be lucky if you're getting 50% APY on stuff. So this is a great addition to a high risk play or a medium risk play, because once again the TVL is super low in this protocol and it's brand new. You might be saying, hey, how do I go ahead and get into this project? Well, it's very simple. First of all, you need to make sure you have the Aurora blockchain within your MetaMask. Since it's EVM compatible, it's super easy. You just go over here, you slap an ad network in, you type in the Aurora information, and you're good to go. So what is the first step in order to be getting these? So there's two things you need to do. First, you need to make sure you have gas on Aurora. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop over to Rainbow Bridge, and we're going to be bridging Ethereum over to the Aurora blockchain, right? So let's say begin with new transfer. And what we're going to do is choose a token. Obviously, I don't have any tokens, so it's not going to pop up, but you're going to want to type in show all tokens, and you're going to choose Ethereum. You're going to bridge some Ethereum over because this is what's used for gas fees on the Aurora ecosystem. The next step that you need to go ahead and do is you need to go over to AllBridge. Now, this is how you get your assets over. So if you're going to be doing the Luna pool, what you have to do is find your Terra, right? Terra, that's the blockchain that you're going to be sending from. So you just choose Aurora right here, and then you choose the asset. Since in this example, we're going to be doing the Luna to Lunar liquidity pool, we want to bridge over Luna in specific, and all you have to do is that, and you'll be receiving AT Luna. AT Luna is the wrapped version of Luna within Aurora, so don't worry, you're good to go. You'll get a one-to-one version once you swap it over. That's how bridging works. So, connect wallet, do all the information, add your receiving wallet, and so on and so forth, and you'll be good to go. So now that you have crypto on your wallet, what you're going to need to do is you need to go to the Trias exchange, right? Or Trisolaris, I think is the actual spelling for it. And then we go over to swap. This is the leading swap within the ecosystem. So what you're going to do is you're going to type in Luna, and then that will be right there. And then what you're going to do here is you're going to do Lunar, right? Lunar. That is the other token. And what you're going to do is click 50% and then click confirm. What this is going to do is split your Luna in 50-50 directly in half, so you don't have to worry about figuring out the perfect amount of each to slap into the liquidity pool. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to here to provide liquidity. Once again, to go here, you just go to the liquidity pool you want, click view, and then click provide liquidity. Now that you have 50-50 of each, all you gotta do is max, and then click confirm. And the last thing you need to do is click approve right here. And then you just click confirm, and then your tokens will be added into the LP and you will start earning. So the token that you actually receive when you earn is S Polar. So you got 3 options once you get your S Polar that you have earned. So the first option is you're able to sell it straight and then get your profits and just continue doing so. Now, if you want to reinvest into this LP to get that compounding APY, what you would have to do is split up S Polar into the 2 respective liquidity pool tokens and then redeposit into the liquidity pool. Now, the last option you have is it's dependent on if we're above peg or below peg for the Lunar token or whatever algo stable you are using, whether that be Lunar or Polar. Now, in this exact moment, we're above peg, so what we would do is head over into Sunrise and we would find the Lunar Sunrise pool. What this does is when you deposit S Polar, you receive S Lunar at a 403% APR. Now what this does is it dilutes the supply of Lunar, dropping the price to help it maintain its peg. Now if we are below peg, what you can do is you can hop over here to bond and then go to Lunar once again, and then you are able to bond your Lunar into an L bond. Now what you'd have to do obviously is get your S Polar and then send it over to Lunar. And then what you can do from here is turn it into an L bond. And then once we are at peg once again, you will receive Lunar at a discounted price. So I'm not going to get too involved within the tokenomics of how this exactly works within this protocol. However, if you do want to check it out, you have your documents page up here that does a splendid job explaining exactly how this burning process works. That is it for today's video on Polaris Finance. I highly recommend taking a look at it, as I can already tell that the growth within this protocol is going to be substantial within the coming few weeks to a month. We can already see the growth being absolutely insane within the last 24 hours. And yes, it's the next day. I'm wearing the same hoodie to make it look like it's the same day. However, it's the next day. We've seen that the S Polar market cap of the governance token has shot up over $1 million, as well as the Polar to Near, as well as Lunar to Luna liquidity pools combined, boasting over $1 million more in TVL. So I'd highly recommend checking out this play. And if you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like on it, drop a sub, and I will see everyone next time. Peace.